Demolition Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few candidates to bring up tonight to honor especially one that you will find out very soon who they are. First person up, I need to see Tommy Longo up here quickly as possible. Tommy Longo, just avoid the caution tape. Yeah, you go out there and help.
Right out there.
Tommy, come up very carefully. Go through the tape, Tom.
There we go. Okay.
No sharp? Okay. What am I doing here?
Tommy, if you could sit towards the cameras this way, you'll always look this way when you're on TV.
I'm on TV.
Can you tell us why you're here tonight?
No.
You have zero idea.
No idea what I'm doing up here.
How many hours of this? How many hours has Banshee been in the water?
Oh, just a couple. Yeah.
Like 8 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah, just a few hours. Yeah. Till we broke off the sprit again.
You broke off the sprit. So this is a brand new, this boat is a fantastic boat. He's a good man, good sailor. Sometimes as he gets closer to the mark, it gets a little bit out of control. I was a witness to this on the, which race was that, Tom?
Most recently, that was the Fisher Island.
No, it's the last race you did.
That was the Fisher Island Yacht Club race.
And what boat did you hit?
Oh, surprise?
Well, that's a shock, surprise.
What were they doing there, right?
Can you tell me exactly what happened to your brand new bowsprit?
We poked it into them.
Did you ask permission to do that? Was there a dinner before? Was there a movie? Anything to that effect whatsoever?
We were communicating online for a while. I thought, we had something going on, but I was wrong.
Tommy Longo, ladies and gentlemen, first candidate for the 2021.
You have qualified.
Let's go see Sarah.
Emergency hat.
Yeah. Go over, sit on the Group W bench over there, please, Tom. Yes. Next person, Paul Heron. Is Paul Heron here? Paul, come on up. Mr. Heron.
That's a little fast.
We've had it, just be careful. He's a dangerous man with a dangerous plan and a dangerous way of life. So let's just be careful with this. Mr. Heron, please come up. You can go either inside, outside, or you can get tangled in it. It's up to you.
Oh, we've got a fender.
Hit him with that.
Paul, can you stand to my right here? We have cameras over here. So, Paul, what's the name of your boat?
Arrow.
Arrow. It's a beautiful boat. How much does that boat weigh?
About 11,000 pounds.
I think it's more like 14,000. That's just my guess when I had 3 ribs get crunched underneath. But that's for a different day. Mr. Heron, how long have you owned Arrow?
10 years.
10 years. Can you describe the T-bone from your perspective? Was it a glancing T-bone? Was it a 32-ounce T-bone? Was it well done? Can you describe what the T-bone looked like from your perspective?
It was pretty well fried.
Yeah, it was pretty well fried. Paul Heron, you are a good man, and we love having you with the Mudheads. Turn around and get your orange cap, please.
Okay, part 2 of that story comes with a boat called Details, one of the best sailboats out there. John Freeze, are you here? Please.
John Freeze, can you kindly come up?
Careful.
Okay, safety crew, get safety crew next. All right, let's get them up here
Careful.
as quickly as possible. Do not trip on the microphone or anything, Mr. Freeze. I've had the fantastic opportunity to sail with this gentleman. He's a good man. We were on port. So there's like many sides to different stories, and the collision crew is here to say, John, can you kindly take the orange hat and sit on the Group W bench? Okay, and please a light for John. Now the whole thing started this year with a collision of 2 light boats, LIGHT boats, and if I could call up Jamie from Sparky. Jamie, are you here?
Jamie Rice.
Now, you can't imagine the emails that transpired about this. It got down to the White House and lawyers coming up, Jamie. You okay?
Yes, barely made it.
Okay, come over here. Please stand in front of the camera, Jamie. He is a handsome man. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Jamie, just keep your clothes on. Come over here.
Let's see that six-pack.
So, Jamie, you own a J24 called Sparky. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Can you tell us exactly in 8 words what happened? All right, we'll give you 2 paragraphs.
We hit Moise.
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 What's Moise?
It's different than Moise. But we were racing. And, well, no.
Well, no, I don't know. So tell us. Please, I don't know, so please tell us. So, were you on port or starboard?
Starboard.
No, port. See? That's how, ladies and gentlemen,
There should be a question.
this is how most of the accidents start.
This is why we had to bring a Supreme Court judge in from Illinois.
You walk into the room and they go, well, we were on starboard. Oh no, port. And then it goes down from here. So this was the first one of the year. And I want to let you know that you deserve, if you could kindly take off your red cap and put on an orange cap and a blinking light, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, Luis. It's okay. I'll let him see what's going on. It'll be the first time this summer.
And I got to tell you from personal experience, Jamie looks really good in a ski hat. One of the best skiers in the area, no question about it.
All right, who's? Oh,
Yeah.
Peter Austin.
Is
Peter Austin. Is Peter Austin here?
Is Moise here?
No, Moise is afraid to come here. Peter Austin is next.
Okay.
Okay, just be careful of him. He's. All right, just put the beer down. Okay, then stand here for a second, Peter. So, Peter, arrow hit details, and you decided to retaliate?
Not exactly. Although I like you, Murph. I got your back in a lot of situations, but not exactly. No.
So, is this tag team racing, or is this boating at its finest? Can you tell us exactly or precisely what happened, Peter?
Well, we were going to the weather mark, and I saw more space than was available. And there wasn't, and I got arrow.
So let me guess, you were taught that this is 6 inches?
No, that's what I tell my wife.
Peter, you are a good man. As a matter of fact, just let everybody know, next year, Peter Austin is going to be the next Commodore, and we are in good hands with this new group. No, you are. Here, get the thing, get the light on, hang out.
And who would be next?
So we have to bring Paul Heron back up. Paul, can you come up for a second, really quick? All right, so you've been
Twice, now I'm coming up twice?
yeah, just because it's September and we have nothing else to do. Can you describe what happened that incident?
So we had just decided to, or given the command to hoist the spinnaker, and next thing we know, there was a bow harpoon in our stern rail.
A harpoon, like an arrow type thing?
More like a
A
buggy.
rabbit up your butt? Is that right?
Okay, Paul, thank you very much. You can take your seat back at the Group W bench. Mr. Gil Martin, is there anybody that we have missed?
I think there might be one. And in fact,
Is there anybody else, though? I'm trying to think here.
you've heard of the phrase MMFIC.
Yeah, main motherfucker in charge.
That's right. And there's one thing you don't do. You don't tap the MMFIC.
You don't tap the MMFIC,
Yeah.
otherwise known as the Eddie Maxwell. Is there a Matt Showman around here anywhere?
This, by the
Matthew
way, is not a
Showman.
replica. This is the real bell pulpit that used to sit on the Eddie Maxwell.
Matthew.
I didn't see that there.
Matthew.
Keep it there.
Matthew. Go over it, under it, don't go in between it because you might get confused. Matthew, can you please stand in front of the camera? So I got to tell you my perspective of this collision. I was on the committee boat with a gentleman named Al Burnett. And we're watching this beautiful yacht Vitesse, which is a really beautiful boat, coming in towards the finish line from about a half mile out. And Al are going, you know, Murph, he might hit us. And I said, Al, nah, seamanship, steely-eyed engineer, EB kind of guy. That's not going to happen. About a quarter of a mile in, Al goes, Murph, I think he's going to hit us. And we're sitting on the Eddie Maxwell in the helm position, which is on the starboard side of the boat. And I'm looking at Al, Al's looking at me, and we are looking at the boat as it became closer than 300 yards, 250 yards. Then Al and I started to bet. We're like, nah, he's not going to hit us. $5 says he's not. Now, $15 says he is. And then it got down to about 25 yards, and Al and I said together, let's duck. So we dropped down in unison like this. Oh, shit. Have you ever seen the size of a boom on a New York, what kind of boat?
32.
It's the size of like the Redwood Forest.
It's more than 6 inches.
It's bigger than most of the boats in the fleet.
It definitely is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can come over with me, Matthew, and kindly look at the pulpit that is left. The best part of the story is when the end of the boom hit the boat, Al and I popped back up, and one of your crew members, as you sailed by, said, sorry. So Matthew, can we kindly get an orange hat?
And meanwhile, there were other boats finishing, and I have to commend Sarah Starkweather because she was calling the line, not paused for a moment, just a little shake, and kept calling the boats as they were finishing. Doesn't matter. But don't tap the MMFIC, because if you do, you know what happens?
Do not tap the MMFIC. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up now the candidates for the 2021 Mud Cup. Please stand up. And you guys are a sorry fucking lot. Come over here. Everybody just stand in front, just like you're getting a wanted poster. Just come over here. Yep, get close to each other. See, you guys got to get organized. You got to know how to do this. Everyone here are, all right, just to simply say this. Every one of these gentlemen are good sailors, good people, really energetic, and every once in a while they hit shit. With that being said, we're going to quickly eliminate some and keep a few. Peter Austin, you are excused. Please don't trip over the line. You can walk out that way. Okay, Matthew, make sure you have your fire extinguisher ready. John Freeze, you're out of here. John Freeze, details. Tommy Longo, Tommy Longo, you gotta stay here. What the hell's going on? Paul Heron, you're excused. All right, let's get the finalists up here.
Go, Tom, go!
Let's revert now to the notion of a Miss America contest. And can you tell me why you should win this?
Because I've never won it before.
Is this something you desire to have?
Not at all.
You can stand over here for a second. Matthew, my man. Can you tell us exactly what the thought process was going on in your boat when you took out that valuable piece of machinery over here?
The primary thought going through our minds
right before the incident was, thank God we did not pile over the anchor line.
I can tell you for a fact the anchor line is fine.
All chain.
All chain, and he made the right move. Tommy Longo, you could kindly stand next to Miss America too over there. Mr. Longo has no concept. So, Mr. Longo, what's on my back? It's a chest tube. Mr. Longo, how long have you been a Mudhead?
15 years maybe?
15 years, and how long have you had Banshee?
About 10 years, 7 years on the hard.
Talented man, you're smart because you can save money that way. And
Hey, less damage too.
every time it's not in the water, 10 things tend not to break.
I can't hit anything when I'm on the hard. Yeah.
Mr. Longo, you are excused.
Thank you. All right.
All right, it comes down to the following two gentlemen. You have worked all year to be in this position. You must have exercised hard, read sailing books, right?
Yes. Not at all.
All right. Mr. Gilmartin and I are going to have a conference for exactly 8 seconds. So stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You don't mess with the
8.
MMFIC.
I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2021 Mud Cup, Matt Showman and crew on the test. Woo-hoo! Beautiful boat.
It looks a little bit like a trimaran.
Awesome.
Monohull with wings on the outside.
Yeah, this will be fixed by Thursday.
With that being said, thank you all for coming this year. We had a great year. We nutted 15 out of the 16 races, and we do look forward to seeing all of you back here in 2022. Have a safe drive home.